So, welcome to my new home. This adorable little Spanish house is way more than what meets the eye. It was built and renovated and lived in for many years by some artists. It's had a couple of different lives. This part was renovated in the 90s by an architect who was turning it from a little modest Spanish house into a more contemporary space. What I didn't like about some of these older Spanish houses were they were very, very dark. And that's what I love about it. I love the light. The painters are coming in tomorrow. We're going to paint out all this wood. I'm going to try and get the bathrooms done, and then we're going to move in. I always think it's important when you do a house to spend some time before you do any major change, just to see how it feels. There's nothing worse than knocking something down and then going, oh my God, what did I do that for? Put in, I think they call it a cafe window there. I wanted to have this great open loft feeling. This is too narrow. I want to be able to see straight through to the backyard. This is going to be guest bedroom. There's this weird outdoor, there's this outdoor door here, which I love the red door, by the way. Maybe I'll leave this in, and that's something we do later when I figure out whether or not this door has a purpose. My kids, most people I know, are shower people. I seem to be the only person that still likes to have a bath. What I'm going to do is make this into a wet room. I don't know that I can live with this. These towels, I can't bear. Put up a wall here, block that off. Big screen TV here. And this becomes where we watch TV, watch movies. I'd like to get rid of those upper cabinets there. Put in a bigger picture window there for the light. I've got to figure out where my Aga cooker is going to go. That I'm working on. The pièce de résistance is out here. The whole point is I'm trying to downsize my life. I want to go back to how I started in interior design, which is I used to work out of my guest house. The pool is going to go here, and then this iconic piece of architecture was built by Koenig Eisenberg. So here we've got this fantastic space where I can continue to design my textiles. This building I am not touching. This is staying exactly as it is. So extremely rare to find in Santa Monica a two-story art studio. There are all these funky little areas, little cutouts. This is my favorite room, this great art studio. It's the light that really, really appeals to me the most. And I'm going to go with the architect in this whole idea of this very simplistic forms and the boxiness of it. We might have to change up those skylights and have clear ones, but I don't know. It's a great neighborhood. To me, it's a huge, huge landscaping job. And I think having the pool, the water element back here will completely change it. I want to kind of have palms, and maybe I'll put in an olive tree there. Maybe I can turn that funky little building there into the shower room for the pool. I wanted to always feel that my kids had somewhere to come home to, a place to have Sunday lunch, a place to come watch the football games. So I think this will be a great bedroom. I'm not going to get rid of these doors. I'm crazy for these red doors. Just insulate it from this side. French doors that sort of open up here on this wall. What I love about this house is that it's unexpected. It is not a traditional family home. It's perfect for this point in my life. Sometimes, in the evening I want to work, but I haven't got anything at home with me. So this way I can just nip over across the garden and go to work when I'm inspired. Let's just go upstairs and I'll show you the upstairs. This is a bizarre space. It's done my head in thinking about this. They, for some reason, decided to shove up these cupboards here when in fact you've got light coming in from downstairs. Whoever lived here before, she had a dog. That's where her dog lived. Bizarre, but there we go. This is just all going to be for me. I just don't understand this. I cannot walk into a wall, take down that wall, paint out the ceiling. This is another reason for buying the house. I loved this outdoor deck. I was thinking maybe I would just plaster this in, but the more I think about it, the more I could just go with the architecture that's here. Double doors into the bedroom, make this deck fabulous, but I do like this being my dressing room, sitting room. Opening these French doors and having the sea breeze come in, because we're very close to the sea here. I think it's going to be a fun next month watching this house as it takes shape and it becomes my new home.